Okay, and we're back. So this morning when we came in to feed the fish before we left for work, I was met with a very unpleasant surprise, and that is that this grow bed right here was overflowing. Water was everywhere, flowed all around there, was going out the door kind of thing. I did shut it off and look down in. There is nothing clogging it. No logical reason for it to have started overflowing. So this is one of the problems that you encounter, is things like this. Things go wrong, and with water, there's always going to be that opportunity for damage. So we do have a lot of plants that we got from Lowe's. They did have some issues. They soaked up water, so we're going to have to go through those pretty quickly, figure out what's going on with them, and make sure they're okay. The other thing is, when I did turn the water back on, the front beds are still not getting water at all. The back are, and this one is overflowing again. And you'll notice I can push this down very easily. It's because the hydrotone, even 6 weeks later, this stuff is not sinking. It's supposed to stop floating and become saturated and so forth after anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks. And like I said, we're in 6 weeks easily. So we're gonna have to do some redesigning of this system and figure out what's going on. The other thing is, since there was nothing clogging the drain for the water to have backed up like it did, the only thing I can think of is possibly there's been a lot of buildup on the drainage sock here, and this may not work. So what we may need to do is go back and get drainage pipe 4-inch that does not have the holes pre-drilled, and just do the slits ourselves so that we don't have to use the drainage sock, because I think that's possibly what's causing the problem. But the other thing is, it's just not the hydrotone, these clay balls, they're just not becoming saturated and sinking like they're supposed to. So I'm gonna have to do a write-up on Amazon about this, not to get this for this purpose, because it's not been a good purchase for us. Now, there's some other things that we're going to try as well. I was hoping that the plants going in would send their roots out. That would help stabilize. That so far has not happened. Maybe it needs a little more time. I know one of the problems that we had encountered was just not having enough fish in here to provide nutrients for the plants. I've tried doing some fertilizing with the Has to Grow plant, but because of the amount of water and not wanting to do anything that's going to hurt the fish, I've had to limit how much I actually put in there. So there might be too much of a dilution there. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update and show you that, hey, not everything is perfect, not everything goes right the first time. And the other thing is, just because it doesn't go right doesn't mean it can't work. Keep trying, you'll find an answer. So for today, June 15th, I believe it is, 2022, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us.